Welcome to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be bringing you this Glycine Combat, and it's going to be a quartz version, and this is a chronograph, and the combat subs are really nice, but I think this one is especially nice, especially for people who are on the go, who don't really care about mechanical movement or the intricacies of mechanical movement and how they work. Anyway, let's do some specifications. This is powered by a Ronda 5050C Swiss quartz movement. It has a battery life of about 5 years, depending on if you use the chronograph a lot. It has triple screw down crowns. It's all stainless steel, PVD coated, 42 mil, what is this, 12 millimeter case. Thickness. It's 120 click bezel. Water resistance is 200 meters. Really nice AR reflective coating. You don't see that right there. Let me show you. See that reflective coating? Really nice blue sapphire flat crystal, and it's done really nice. The colorway on these Glycines are beautiful. It has all applied indices with Glycine logo up here. And let me get the chronograph running to move this out the way, the hands out the way. So I'll just leave it running. Okay, now when you start the chronograph, let me move in a little bit. When you start the chronograph on this combat sub, it moves really fast. Those are 1/100ths of a second at 6 o'clock. But when it gets to 30 seconds, it stops. And it's going to stop right straight up and down in your watch. But it continues to run eternally, and that's to save the battery. Right there. But now it's still timing. And these are your running seconds over here. These are your hours and your minutes and your 100th of a second. Now on this particular watch with this Ronda 5050C, you get the date up there, the day of the week, and you get a big date box down at 6 o'clock, which is nice. It kind of looks weird because the day is the 7th, and then you have a 7 there, 707. That's pretty weird looking. But you have loom pits all the way around. You have a fully loomed hand, loomed second hand, and this is a very capable watch. You can go diving with it. It has 120 click bezel. Let me see, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it has a 60 click bezel. My fault. I stand corrected. 60 click bezel. Really nice colorway of the bezel. And the one thing I like about these Glycine Combats is they come in so many different colors that you're not going to be hard pressed to find a color that you like. Now the crown is signed. Let that focus. You have a signed crown, you have screw down crown and screw down hands. You have real nice case finishing. Now the case finishing is going to be all PVD coated, black polished, and it's a really nice coating. I don't know how it holds up, but the steel is also PVD coated, and you have more of a brushed on the top of the 3-link bracelet, solid in links, and you have it polished on the sides. Now the clasp is milled, really nice stainless steel milled clasp, fold over, twin trigger deployment right here, Glycine signed. Then you have a fold over watch. So you have a double security clasp Real nice etching in there. You gotta lift it up, then you flick it, and it opens up. Now on the back, you have the Glycine logo. Now they look like I'm gonna say some kind of seals or otters or something. There you go. I guess they're seals. So a Glycine logo. And it just tells you about the stuff: stainless steel, serial number, sapphire crystal. And this has a pretty good quartz movement. Even although it's quartz, it's still a pretty good movement because it has 13 joules. This movement is rebuildable, and it has 13 joules. And this is going to really last you a lifetime. And with that 5-year battery interval, you only got to change this battery 4 times in 20 years. And that is one of the benefits of having a watch that is quartz. And another big benefit is that I don't care how accurate your automatic watch is, it's not going to be accurate as this. This watch right here is coming in about 15 seconds a month in accuracy. 15 seconds or better a month in accuracy. So you don't have to worry about this watch being on the wrong time. The only thing you have to worry about this watch is encountering in a regular month and setting that date. Other than that, and the battery dying, and when the battery dies, it has an EO end of life indicator. It will jump 2 seconds at a time, and so it'll tell you when to change the battery also. So quartz watches have a lot of benefits. They're a lot more anti-magnetic. They're a lot more shock resistance. They're a lot more accurate, and they're a lot easier to maintain, as you can use them as a grab-and-go watch because you don't need a watch winder, and you don't need to set them as often because they are so accurate. Now when you push this button, watch, see it stopped at whatever it was at the hundredths. Watch, see this hand down there, and then you reset it. Oh, let me see. There you go. And then you see the one up there, it's also going to set. So you get tenths, hours, hundreds, and it's a really cool chronograph. There's not many chronographs where you hit the seconds, the minutes, the hours, and the tenths. And there you go. So this is something to consider. You can wear it. It's only 12 millimeters thick, so this thing will slip under a dress cuff. You can dress this up or down with the screw-in pushers. You get a full 200 meters of water resistance, so you can go diving with this if you want. You do have luminescence. Let me charge it up and I'll show you. I'll cut the studio lights. That's your lume. It is super luminova. It's nothing really to write home about, but you do get super luminova, and at the outer edge of all the indices, they're lit up. So that's going to be a nice thing. And this thing is really legible out in the sun because of the heavy anti-reflective crystal. So if you're considering one of these watches and you don't know if you want it, go ahead and buy it. It's only going to cost you about $200, and I just want to say you won't regret it. It's a great watch. It's a quartz watch. I don't mind quartz watches. I don't have that many of them, but it's always good for a grab and go quick thing. And that's what it looks like on my wrist. It's real nice. This watch is real nice. So I'll put all the specifications up to it right over here. It's a Glycine Combat Sub chronograph quartz, and it's all Swiss. Has a Ronda movement, All the hands are loomed, even the sub-dial hands are loomed. And speaking of the dials, let's come in a little bit closer. You see that it really has a nice charcoal gray dial, and then the sub dials have a sheen to them. And then the date window is kind of stepped. That's real nice. See that? The date window is kind of stepped. And then you have all the microseconds around there, around the outside of the rehawk. So this one right here is it's real nice. And down out at 6 o'clock, right under the date window, you got Swiss made, and it's a beautiful, beautiful bezel. I really like it. Nice sign, Glycine crown, all screw down pushers. It's nice. It's real nice. There's nothing wrong with quartz watches. Sapphire crystal. So if you want a quick grab and go watch, and you want nice colorways, and you want something inexpensive but still a Swiss, all Swiss made watch, try this Glycine Combat Sub Chronograph. I like it. So that's it. That's the Glycine Combat Sub Chronograph. My name is Big E. That's a watch once over, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. God bless, and please subscribe.